Willis. This is my Task 2 presentation for Elements of Effective Communication. We've all heard it. 4 out of 5 dentists surveyed choose a specific type of sugarless gum for their patients that chew gum. In fact, from the 1960s, we have one of the original commercials.
Who wants some gum? When you chew gum, chew Trident sugarless gum. 4 out of 5 dentists surveyed recommend sugarless gum for their patients who chew gum. Of America's best-tasting gums, Trident is sugarless for families who care about their teeth. Ask your dentist about Trident. 4 out of 5 dentists surveyed recommend sugarless gum for their patients who chew gum. Trident, 3 delicious flavors: original, fruit, and spearmint.
As far back as the 60s, Trident has touted sugarless gum for their patients who chew gum. From dentists across America, dentists across the world. More specifically, the American Dental Association has put its sponsorship and its stamp of approval on sugarless gum for increase in dental health and hygiene. But why? Well, studies show that chewing sugarless gum strengthens the tooth health, strengthens the enamel, and decreases the overall amount of plaque in your mouth, which can be summed up by saying chewing sugarless gum helps to improve your dental hygiene and health. They also show that special needs learners in certain situations can benefit from chewing sugarless gum during an instructional session, and it helps them to attend better, and it helps them to be able to focus better on the instruction block. And a lot of teachers and a lot of special educators are bringing this sugarless gum, not therapy, but augmentation into the classroom. So the main part of my discussion, part 1, is the American Dental Association and the American Dental Hygienists Association have proved that increased saliva production will wash away bacteria, it'll lower the pH of the mouth, and it prevents dry mouth. Well, one way to do that is mastication. Mastication is chewing. Chewing sugarless gum helps you to increase your saliva flow, which will increase washing away of bacteria, which prevents dental caries or cavities, which prevents the buildup of plaque on the teeth, and it actually helps to wash the enamel, which provides more minerals and which builds up the enamel. It also decreases your cravings for food. If you're chewing, you have a mental cessation of hunger because you feel like you're eating. You are producing more saliva, which is going down into your GI tract and helping to quell those hunger pains. So in essence, if you are chewing sugarless gum on a regular basis, you're not eating caloric foods, so you're actually decreasing your caloric intake on a regular basis, which will prevent snacking, and it will help to lower your threshold for weight gain, and it increases weight loss. Paula in the Speech Therapy magazine showed also that autistic children feel a need for deep sensation, deep pressure sensation. A lot of times when they are in the middle of a classroom, something's not quite right, teachers will give their students a sugarless gum in an appropriate amount, as long as it's safe for them to chew gum. And that gives them that deep sensation in the mouth. It gives them a deep pressure sensation, which actually helps to balance their mood and their thoughts. And it helps to let them pay attention to the learning block and attend the instruction better. A study by Smith in 2010 showed that gum helped to calm stressed volunteers. So they did a study between stressed volunteers and non-stressed volunteers. The non-stressed volunteers were put into different tasks, given tasks to do, and the stressed volunteers, either sleep deprived or hungry, or they were given bad news or left to be anxious about what is going to happen, they were given gum to chew during their exact same tests. And they found that more than half of them were less anxious when they had gum to chew. It helps to create a calming sensation, to decrease their anxiety, and it actually gave them quicker reaction times as the tasks became more difficult. I'm going to open up to questions now from the audience.
What should I look for when choosing a sugarless gum?
Well, that's going to be your preference of flavor, of price range, and all sugarless gums on the market have a American Dental Association seal now, because the American Dental Association supports sugarless gum versus sugared or natural gum. So it's really going to be a personal preference of what brand you like or what flavor you like. Any other questions?
Can you tell me more about the research with the autistic children and their success with chewing gum in class?
Well, like I said, the students' studies and observations made by educators and researchers showed that autistic children were given gum to satiate their need for deep pressure, and it helped to balance their ability to pay attention. They weren't as distracted in most of these studies as the special needs children that were not given gum or another task to be able to balance their mood and emotion. So I'd like to wrap up and say that chewing sugarless gum is always going to be a personal preference. But sugarless versus sugar gum, you're going to probably want to chew sugarless gum because there's way more benefit to your mouth, your stomach, your weight loss, your special needs child. And I think that sugarless gum should be something provided by schools, educators, and dentists alike. Will they ever do that? Probably not. But it would be a good thing. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.